please welcome back to the mountain stage, Dawes.
There were moments of dreams I was offered to save. I lived less like a workhorse, more like a slave. I thought that one quick moment that was noble or brave would be worth the most of my life. So I pointed my fingers and shouted a few quotes I knew, as if something that's written should be taken.
Larry Groce, Mountain Stage. MountainStage.org is where you can hear the show if it isn't on your public radio station. And today we have a show that is second to none anywhere. 5 great acts headlined, I guess you could say. We don't exactly have a headliner, but the guys that are going to be last are Dawes, and they've been with us before. Here's their new record, Nothing Is Wrong. And truthfully, there's almost nothing wrong with this record. I can't think of anything wrong with it.
When my time comes,
Folks, I mean, their last record had When My Time Comes, which also I'm sure people look at and go, wow, that's on a commercial even now. Yeah, I don't watch TV, but I know people told me that.
Yeah.
But it's a wonderful song. So is this one. These songs they're anthemic in the way that the weight is. I mean, they'll be around for a while. I know it's weird to compare things to that because you go, oh, come on, man, don't say that. But I'm telling you, I'm an old guy, and I hear a lot of songs. And they're not like this. This is a different deal. And I'm not trying to. You're 26 years old, and the wisdom in these songs is beyond my years, not to mention your years. But that song will be around for a long time. If nothing else, go on there and go online or something and look up a little bit of everything. Listen to it.
there's an older man who stands in a buffet line. He is smiling and he's holding out his plate. And the further that he looks back into his timeline, that hard road always led him to today. Making up for when his bright future had left him. Making up for the fact his only son is gone. And letting everything out once his server asks him, "Sir, have you figured out yet what it is you want?" "I'll take a little bit of everything, the biscuits and the beans, whatever helps me to forget about these things that brought me to my knees. So pile on those mashed potatoes and an extra chicken wing, 'cause I'm having a little bit of everything."
A little bit of everything. I know it's got to be a song that's coming out of there with everybody talking about, right?
It's turned into that, yeah.
Yeah, how did you write that song? That song is so good. I can't tell you how good it is.
That song barely snuck under the record because we had already started recording. I thought I had all the songs written.
Yeah. What's last on the CD?
Yeah, and then in the middle of the process, I started something on guitar, and it's like, this is kind of interesting, and it was like the first verse and chorus, and then the second verse and chorus, and that's all I had, and then I showed it to my brother, and I showed it to our producer, like, you should finish that, and I was like, yeah, maybe it'll be the first song on the next record or something. Like, no, you should get it going for this one. If we finish it, let's just put it on there. Don't wait around for 2 years.
She says, "You just worry about your groomsmen and your shirt size, and rest assured that this is making me feel good. I think that love can be so much easier than you realize if you can give yourself to someone, then you should. 'cause it's a little bit of everything. It's the way you joke, it's the way you ache. It is getting up before you, so I could just watch you as you wake. So on that day in late September, it's not just some stupid little ring. I'm getting a little bit of everything.
Why did you choose to go to 2-inch analog tape, which not many people? That's what it was when I was recording some years ago. Why did you choose to do that?
For us, it was mainly just because of the experience that cultivated. We liked the editing not to be a simple, easy process. You know, I feel like if you take a decent drummer and you edit it to the point where he's playing it perfectly, then who's gonna know like the merit of the guy that does play it perfectly and plays it really well, as opposed to that guy that got edited up and cut up.
Stumble, shift, and sway through each stumble, shift, and sway.
Like if you tell a drummer, like, hey, you know, try as hard as you can, but if you don't get it right, we'll fix it on the other side. That's going to inspire a much different performance than if you tell the same drummer, play it as best as you can because we can't change a thing about it.
Yeah.
That's just, he's going to be thinking differently. He's going to be approaching it differently. There's going to be like a bigger energy, and it's just going to, to me, that's something that you can really hear and feel off the record when it's done right.
If I wanted someone to clean me up, I'd find myself a man. If I wanted someone to spend my money, I wouldn't need to get paid. If I wanted someone to understand me, I'd have so much more to say. I want you to make the days move easy.
If you're Americana lover, you'll like this. If you're alt rock lover, you'll like this. If you're whatever, folk, I can't imagine anybody wouldn't like this. Good to see
Thanks.
you. Good to see
Appreciate
you.
it. Good to see you too, man.
Need words to be put to what we do not understand. While you lean into the echoes and you do not raise a hand. Oh woman, help me see it like it is. If I wanted someone to clean